further ado's or don'ts, we'll get started. Now, each member of this group is going to specifically talk a little bit about the piece and its history and a little bit about themselves. So I'm going to introduce the first one to talk about our first piece. We know her as Gabby, but she's also known as Gabriela Duarte. Come on up, Gabriela.
Hi. Oh, sorry, that's really loud. My name's Gabby. I'm a junior at Lubbock Cooper High School. I've been playing with Flatland Brass for about a year now, so that's really cool. Our first song is called On a Hymn Song of Philip Bliss, and it was originally written for the retirement of Christian Academy teacher Reverend Steve Edel in 1989, but it was inspired by a shipwreck that was said to have endured by the will of God. Enjoy.
I'm a wee bit short for this thing, so I'm gonna just stay on my tippy toes. But hi, thank y'all for being here, and a big thank you to good old Jeff for asking me to do this. My name is Matthew Mears. I am a senior at the Texas Tech School of Music. I am a double major in music education and composition, and I know this guy from when he would show up to our trombone choir rehearsals and be like, "What is this old guy doing here?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm just here to play." I'm like, "Okay." And then he made some weird jokes, I made some weird jokes, and we all had a laugh. So thanks to our friendship and our connections, he asked me, he was like, "Hey, we have a trombone choir. Do you want to conduct it?" I'm like, "Oh, that's only a week away, but I guess I'll do it." So now I'm here. But I'm honored to have been asked to conduct this great group, and they sound awesome. I've been here a few times listening to them, so they're doing amazing work. And thank you all for being here, and thank you to great Jeff for having me be your guest conductor for this concert.
My name is Jenny Morgan. I have been playing the trombone for about 18 years now. I started in elementary school, of course, and then in high school and college. I just keep going and love finding groups to play with. Our next piece I am pleased to introduce is called Two Episodes. It was written by Leroy Ostrensky. Leroy lived from 1918 to 1993. He was a composer, author, and a professor of music at the University of Puget Sound. Leroy Ostrensky was a prolific writer. He wrote numerous compositions, including 5 symphonies, a comic opera, and many instructional pieces for classroom use. This piece we will perform next was composed in 1961. We hope you enjoy Two Episodes.
Hello, my name is Jack White, and I am a sophomore at Friendship High School. And the next song we're going to be playing is Georgia on My Mind by Ray Charles. Georgia on My Mind is a song that was written for his childhood, the place of birth that he was at. And he made this song for remembrance for his sister and for the place that he grew up. And in 1979, Georgia on My Mind became the national state song for Georgia. And that's all. This is Georgia on My Mind by Ray Charles.
Hi, my name is Caden Smith. I am a senior at Lubbock Cooper High School. I've been on the low brass Flatland choir for ever since it started, so about a year and a half now, almost. And so right now we're going to be playing Reigns of Castamere, which, if you don't know, is a piece from the show Game of Thrones, which is kind of taking place into like medieval times and back in that era with all the like knights and houses and dynasties and all that stuff. So Rains of Castamere is a song about it's a really haunting song. It tells the story of the House of Lannister's power and ruthlessness. And so this other house tried to like rival them, and it's a story telling about how badly that went for them and how everything just fell apart. And it's a more of a warning that, hey, don't mess with these guys. They're kind of powerful and deadly. So here is Rains of Castamere.
Hi, I'm John McWilliams, and I'm a senior at Monterey High School. Today we're going to be playing Devil's Waltz, one of two of Duet's made for Tomer Miskowski and Martin Snippers. This one is Devil's Waltz, and it was written for both of them. After a short introduction, a floating bass line sets the waltz rhythm. Both players are tempted to their maximum capacity. The character of this piece changes devilish when the waltz rhythm makes place for a technical challenge. It's only in the end where both players meet each other again in this satanic journey.
Thanks so much, guys. I appreciate that. We're going to take a 10-minute intermission. We'll be right back with the rest of our show. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Test, test. There we go. I would like to invite you to sit back down if you are still standing so that we can move forward. My name is Jared McCool. I'm the senior minister here at Westmont Christian Church. I'm still a little hot, though. Maybe you should turn me down a little bit. Sorry, I can hear the tweak there. But I just wanted to say on behalf of the church, we're glad that you are all here. It's amazing to have the Flatland Low Brass Choir here performing. They've done an awesome job. And Jeff and I have actually become good friends, and it's been awesome to hear them play often here at this church. And it's been, what'd you say? He said he's sorry. Oh, yeah, well, I'm not sorry. He's always popping off jokes and stuff, but it's good. So, but music has a way of moving people, and you guys know this. You know, music can move us in our sad times and our happy times. We celebrate with music. We sometimes sit in our sorrow with music. It's something that just moves us. It also brings back memories. You know, sometimes a song plays and immediately you jump back to a certain time and you remember things that happened in that time. But God has gifted us with an amazing blessing of music. I wanted to just read to you just one scripture. This is James 5:13. It says, "If any among you is suffering, let him pray. If any is cheerful, let him sing praise." And the Bible over and over again talks about music and celebrating and worshiping God with music, and not just with singing, but with instruments and with all kinds of things. So it's amazing to be able to have this here. And I pray that all of us are able to find cheer, to find joy, especially in the midst of sorrow. And here we celebrate the gospel at Westmont, and we know that the promise of Christ can bring us joy even when we're in the midst of sorrow. And the reason for that is because life is going to throw us trials and hardships and all kinds of things. And probably each and every one of you has experienced something like that. And even though those things come and we're sinful, God loves us and he sent Christ. And Christ took on our sin. And through faith, we are able to overcome that sin because of Christ. He wipes our slate clean. And because of that, we receive the righteousness of Christ when God looks at us. And that's an amazing thing that it's a joy that we can have at any time. It's a promise that nothing in this world can take away from us. Something that we can cling to in the midst of sorrow and trials and hardships. And it's a reason to celebrate. It's a reason to play music. It's a reason to sing and to have lots and lots of joy. And it truly makes every melody, every note, every tone, every rhythm, every beat, and every song full and even more meaningful in light of God's love. And so I'm just thankful that you guys are all here supporting this group, that you're enjoying this time. And I just wanted to say thank you from the church for being here as well. And to God be the glory.
Here is the second chapter of the duets for Martin Snippers and Tomer Miskowski. This is after Devil's Waltz. This is the Angel's Tango.
Well, thank you. We got more.
Mi- Hi, my name is Jack, and the next song we're going to be playing is Contrapunctus Number 9 by J.S. Bach. The art of the fugue is one of many contrapuncti in this work that showcase Bach's mastery of counterpoint. It's a four-voice fugue, and like the others in the series, it was written to explore different possibilities of a single musical theme. It's like a musical exploration of what you can do with a theme by flipping it, inverting it, and weaving it through different voices. It wasn't composed for a specific event or person, but rather as a part of Bach's deep dive into the art of the fugue. Contrapunctus Number 9.
Hello, my name is Sophia Romo. I'm a senior at Lubbock Cooper High School. I've been playing tuba since 6th grade, and I joined this group, I don't know, pretty soon after it started, I think. So, the second to last piece we're playing will be Achieved. It's written, it was composed by Franz Joseph Haydn, and it was extracted from the oratorio, The Creation, which celebrates creation of the world as described in the book of Genesis. I personally really like this piece because my part is very high, so I got to improve my upper range. But Jeff kept trying to take it down. He kept telling me that he was going to write it down an octave, but he never did, so I still get to play it as it is. So that's all.
Hello. Sorry. Hello. My name is Ryan. I'm currently a sophomore at Lubbock Cooper right now. I've been with this group for about a year since it started. And next we're going to be playing next and last we're going to be playing is Just a Closer Walk with Thee. It's a popular gospel hymn arranged by Rodney S. Miller for a trombone quartet. It's a beautiful piece that captures the soulful and uplifting spirit of the original song. The arrangement then takes a turn for a Dixieland swing section featuring melodies from the original hymn for a fun twist on the original melody. Thank you.
There's a couple people I'd like to mention that didn't get to talk. One of them was Ben Anderson. Raise your hand there, Ben. He is a student at Tech, and he hasn't played trombone in, what, about 25 years? Doesn't sound like it, though. He sounds great. And then the other one is Lauren Huff. Raise your hand there. She's also a student at Tech and a band director over at Rawls, and she's been a big help. And then last but not least, our newest member, Julian Cruz, who's also a freshman at Friendship, correct? Yeah, he came in just a couple of weeks ago and has been reading and just fantastic, right? There's also a few people I'd like to thank. Oh, yeah, you can go ahead and clap. Clap for these guys. Yeah, 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 yeah. I also want to thank Jared McCool, Pastor Jared McCool, and Dean Roy for all the support and help that they've been in the church. Needed for the reception that we have afterwards. There's food. It's first come, first serve, and the food's delicious. Thank you to our sound guys back there for helping us out. Really appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much. I also want to thank Market Street and Sprouts for providing some of the refreshments that we have for the reception. That was very kind of those guys. And also, last but not least, thank you guys. Without your support and everything, this would not be possible. And if you find value in what we do, we also are taking donations. We are currently a 501c3, and we plan on growth beyond not just in size, but in scope of what our outreach is. This has been such a treat for me to get to do, and I basically just flap my arms, come in, and have fun. It's great. These kids are wonderful. And again, thank you so much for everybody that came out. It does my heart good to see you. Thank you so much. There is a reception, so please eat, have fun. And I believe they're all these rock stars here are up for autographs too if you want one. So there you go. All right, there you go.